Big Boy's
Big
neighborhood.
Boy.
Akon is in the neighborhood.
I know this is a super tired question, but just when I heard Kush for the first time, and I know you were on Kush, Dr. Dre's single, that kind of got me thinking like, okay, Detox is going to come for sure. Have you heard it? Do you know anything that we can even just take from it?
No.
Honestly,
let him answer it.
I'm probably the biggest Dr. Dre fan in this room. So, and I know how many records that I've recorded towards that project. I'm honest. I don't know what the weight is, but I just felt to this point now, when it comes, I'll still be excited to hear it. But I know the average person is just to a point where they've been weighted out.
Yeah. No, that's true.
You know what I'm saying? And that's being 1,000. But it's to a point. I think the longer he wait, the more pressure he's gonna have to. It puts on himself to make it that much doper.
Right. Have you heard it where you like, man, no, this is it. This is the album right now.
Yes.
Yeah, man.
Like. Yes.
And it's dope.
He got nothing but heat. Like he got heat.
It's Dre.
Yeah, Dre
like,
don't make
nothing
records.
but heat, man.
Have you ever
everything
had to
I
call
heard,
him,
I love.
You ever had to call him and be like, hey, man, I'm going to need that back because you're not using it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, at this point, I just know that when it does come, it'll be a part of the longest, well-awaited, legendary album that finally came out. I want my part. I wouldn't take it back. I want it to be a part of that.
I heard that.
Like,
now,
it has to be a part
what
of
is Akon's relationship with Lady Gaga? Because we hear different titles. What is the actual Akon?
Well, there's been a couple shifts since the last time we spoke. Original title, I was actually the label that signed her.
Jesus Christ.
You know, and put her out. She was under Akon Live as an artist. Also, I had partnered up with Vince Herbert. Troy was managing at the time. So she was literally at her peak. You know, as a businessman, the best time to make moves is when that peak happens.
Yes, sir.
So as it got peaked, I created to cash out. So I cashed out.
Damn.
So at this point now, I'm just more of a consultant towards the label.
Right.
If they need advice towards what the next direction
and
could be.
when Akon says I cashed out, you don't ever look back and say I cashed out at the wrong time because you cashed out at the.
I calculate a cash out.
Crazy.
And anything that's like if you just measure the temperature of how a project is going or a business is going, when it's at its peak and you know there's nowhere else left to go but down, that's when you're supposed to cash out.
Right.
Now,
and then plus that money probably may not be, even if they got bigger.
Even if it got bigger,
that money still won't be there like that.
But even if it gets, it's never gonna get bigger. It just it's at its peak.
Right.
So you want to cash out at the time where it can't get no bigger. I mean, she's a legend at this point.
Right.
My job is done.
Man.
You know what I mean? Now, I can stick around, yes, which I will as a brother, as a mentor, as someone who loves her dearly. Whatever she needs from me, I'm going to always be available. But from the business side of it, it's time to create another one.
Hey, man, I kick myself in the butt all the time because we were closed up. This was years ago. Akon was like, hey, Big, I need you to come in with me. I'm talking to this girl. What's her name? What's her real name? Lady Gaga's name?
I always called her Gaga.
All right, he was like,
but I'm the worst with names.
Man, he was like, I'm working with Gaga, so on and so forth. And he was like, man, if I could just get you in and get you on. And I was like, man, that shit.
I gotta go home. I got things to do.
I was like, man, you wasting your time. And you was like, man, no, I'm feeling something on this Gaga. And I was like, Goo-Goo, homie. Goo-Goo.
What kind of name is Gaga?
Yeah.
Gaga, Goo-Goo, what?
And sure enough, man, the same way with the whole the Facebook thing, I done slept on so many opportunities, man.
Oh, nah, but I mean.
Let me tell you about my new thing, though, and if you want to put some money in on this company. Now, I don't know if you eat meat or not. All right, but do you eat bacon?
Turkey bacon.
Okay, turkey bacon. All right. Now, say, for instance, when you're doing a sandwich, right? You got to put 2, 3, 4 strips of bacon on there.
Gotcha.
All right, because they're thin.
Yeah.
We need to create something called bacon squares. So you can still cut it. It's the bacon. You just fry up one piece and put it on. You know what I mean?
It's already
bacon
square.
Squares, man. Come on,
man.
Let's go do it instead of bacon slices.
Yo, that would go like the grill.
Yeah.
I mean, think about it. The Foreman
That's
grill.
my Foreman grill right there. You know, registered
Now,
Kurt
now
Alexander.
let me ask you a question.
Uh-huh.
Is it one big square that fit the size of the bun, or is it just cutting squares out of the already stripped bacon?
No, it's already, because already the meat is already there.
Yeah.
As far as once you, because what we're going to do too, Akon, we're not going to send this out. We're going
Because
to
you know
own
the
the
key,
company.
the
Like
key
Shark
is
Tank.
the less work, the bigger it is.
Yeah, we
because you
just
know
gonna
people are
cut
just
out the
naturally
bacon.
lazy.
We gonna cut
so
out
if
the
they gotta
bacon.
if they gotta cut
It's-
squares,
No,
it's not gonna work.
It's just like to peel away like the ham. How people peel away ham or bologna or turkey or whatever.
It's already
Strips.
there.
It's
Yeah.
already the bacon squares. Boom. Instead of a strip, it's the square. Fry that up. Put that. We
So
good to go.
did you talk to anybody like Oscar Mayer, Butterball, or anybody for that?
No, I'm talking to Akon because we gonna own
Yeah.
the whole business,
You-
man.
Got you.
We gonna go get a plant.
But you do know millions of people now know that concept and might
Yeah,
run to them.
that's why I'm not gonna run this. Yeah,
That would work.
yeah. So, this
Next question.
Big Boys
Big
Neighborhood.
boy.